What is happening with AI video content and social media platforms? Well, YouTube just announced that they are going to be penalizing AI content on its platform starting on July 15th. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you're a content creator that's relying solely on AI generated content to monetize your YouTube videos, there's a good chance you might be in trouble. And it begs the question, what other social media platforms are going to follow suit with YouTube? Are AI content going to be penalized or shadow banned on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok? It really is an interesting time as a lot of business owners are trying to play catch up with AI tools and trying to dive into all these new AI video tools. It does beg the question, are you wasting your time doing that? Where really should you be investing your time into still creating those authentic videos for your business? What really got me thinking about this is I've been spending some time recently on a particular AI video platform called Pika.art, which we're going to dive into a bit today. I'll show you that tool and what it looks like and the power of AI tools. Now, AI videos are only going to get better. They're going to be more and more challenging to distinguish. But then again, when we started using ChatGPT content to write blog content when it was released, it took a while for the platforms like Google to figure out it was AI content. But eventually they caught on and was able to penalize that content. So it's almost going to be like this cat and mouse sort of scenario to figure out how quickly the platforms are going to be able to distinguish AI content from real content. And those AI platforms are going to be creating content that's almost impossible to figure it out, whether it's real or not. So let me dive in. As we're speaking today in 2025, a platform that is been highly recommended and looks to be one of the better ones out there at this date and time is Pika.art. Let's dive in. Now, Pika, at the website Pika.art, is a platform, again, for creating AI videos. So they got some pretty cool concepts that I've been playing around with. Now, again, I've just got the subscription yesterday. I believe it's, here it is. It's $28 American, works out to about 36 Canadian. But you see what you get. And that's the one I got, the Pro. It gives you 2,300 monthly video credits, which actually is pretty good. It doesn't take a whole ton of credits to create a video, right? At least a short 5-second video, right? But I can see if you're building elaborate 30-second to 1-minute videos using their tool, it's going to probably run out quite quickly. But anyway, I got the Pro, I'm testing it out, and this is what I've done thus far. So as you can see here, one of the things that I didn't like about it is when I go to create a video, it doesn't come right away. It takes a bit of time depending on how large the video is or how big of the prompt it is to create that video. You don't get it instantly. It does take a bit of time. But once you do get it, the way I'm using it now is I'm creating little 5-second clips and combining frames together to create a longer video specifically for Facebook and Instagram ads. It's something I'm going to be testing with one of my SaaS products, Chatello. We're going to try it out and see how it goes. But here you can see it's good. It's not great, right? So here's an example. This was a prompt I gave it. Inside the nearby house, seen through a large window or sliding door, a realistic AI clone of the same woman sits at a sleek desk. So I'm trying to create a series with a specific woman where she's outside enjoying her life, enjoying a fire, reading a book, drinking a glass of wine, while on the inside of the house, it's an AI clone of her that's working hard and diligently at her desk. It's creating a commercial for the platform Chatello.ai, which are AI chatbots on websites. Okay, but either way, this gives you an example of it. So it looks pretty decent. I can easily say retry and it would create a different variation of it. But where I found the snag is when I try to have it replicate the character from video 1 to video 2, it almost is impossible to do. That was one of the problems. There might be a workaround. If there is a workaround or you know this platform better than me, please drop some info in the comments. I would appreciate it. But here was the original one here, where it's a lady sitting by the fire, enjoying a glass of wine, reading a book. Fantastic. Unfortunately, she has blonde hair, and the girl inside of the house has brown hair. When I asked for it to do the exact same character, it couldn't quite do it. So that was a bit of a challenge, and you can imagine how frustrating that could be when you're combining multiple frames or telling a story of a particular character. All right. Now, a couple cool things that it's doing here. Now, it's aside from that, they have this thing called Pika effects, which is a new tool. And with Pika effects, you have the ability to create these sort of cool little videos of where they transform. Just by simply uploading a photo, you can have it, pour chocolate over you if you want, put yourself in an arcade game, which is kind of cool. You have all these different options to your disposal, right? Which is pretty cool. I actually went ahead and created a couple with my kids. And here's just an example here. It's kind of cool. My daughter's gonna love that one. Here's one with my son. Somehow he aged by about 12 years, but that's cool. And here's one I made for myself on the rugby pitch. Not bad, pretty dope. I like it. So you see the kind of ability that you have here with a lot of these options here to create little short social media clips, kind of give your audience that awe factor, right? It's pretty cool. But again, there is a lot of work involved in terms of creating that entire clip. But, with the emergence of the crackdown on AI content, it begs the question, how good is this platform going to be in 6 months' time? Is there going to be a lot of investment into it to make it a much stronger platform, or is it just going to be a fad? And that's the question we don't have the answer to just yet. Again, where is AI video content going to go? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give a like, share, subscribe. Would love to hear what you think. Again, until next time, we'll see you soon.